Hey everyone, thank you for joining me on another episode of Brooklyn Baritone Podcast. Another beautiful day, another beautiful production. But whenever you choose any time of the day to join me, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, late at night, doesn't matter. I appreciate the likes, the looks, the listens, and of course, I'd appreciate you hitting the subscribe and notification bell on my YouTube channel, Brooklyn Baritone. Of course, I always say, do it if you want to. No pressure from me whatsoever. I came across a video that looks into how the fourth dimension works. The channel is called Quanta Magazine, and the video is titled How to See in the Fourth Dimension. This goes along with how the spiritual realm and dimension works. Well, let's take a look to see how this goes.
A four-dimensional manifold is like our three-dimensional space, except there's a new perpendicular direction. So in a four-dimensional manifold, starting at any point, you can go forward, backward, you can go left, right, you can go up, down, and now there's a new dimension that I don't have a good name for, something like forward and backward in time. And it's totally perpendicular to space. It doesn't change your position in space. Imagine you're in a movie, and this is time zero. The movie hasn't started yet. You have this three-dimensional space around you. And now you have your remote control, and you're going to press play on the movie, and you can see in the bottom of the screen the time of the movie, the run time. So right now it's time zero, but time is going to start increasing. And so if you pause at any moment, you still have a three-dimensional setting, but now that time value has changed. This is actually a four-dimensional space because time is itself a different direction.
So, now if this is accurate, this indeed aligns with Yah and other spiritual entities, cherubims, angels, things of that nature, being able to operate in ways that we cannot. Remember, we were made a little lower than the angels, and this is one of the things that they're able to do that we can't. We identify this, of course, as being supernatural or metaphysical, as it exceeds our means of operating and perceiving things, especially time. We move through time, and we can't go back at all, and we can't go forward, at least not anything exceeding what we can do now. Yahuwah, he has the ability to see us in the moment that we're in right now, see us in the moments that have passed. He can also see us in moments that are yet to come for us. This corroborates with his omniscience and omnipresence. But see, this also goes in hand with him being able to bring up our past deeds before us when it's our time to stand in front of the throne. If you look at Titus 1 and 2 Timothy or 2 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 9, it speaks of Yahuwah and Yahusha basically operating before the times of old. Look it up. I'm not going to read it right now. But see, even though he has the ability to intercede whenever and however, if he is allowing us to exercise our free will, then he simply can't interject himself in every instance. I know we would rather him just do away with everything, but see, that's going to very much impose. That doesn't mean he doesn't do anything at times. That doesn't mean he's not going to help you out. Doesn't mean he's not going to listen to you for your prayers, but he's going to have to allow us to actually go through the motions. Because see, we would never be able to go through the process of growing if he jumped in every single time. We wouldn't be able to go through those experiences. We need those experiences because those experiences are what gives us the opportunities to grow our conviction in him, understanding him, walking with him, and our testimonies. Always remember what we're going through now, even though we could go through things that suck, very much so. This is a testimony, not just a testimony to us, but it's also a testimony to all of creation, basically highlighting the fact that we, even though we have free will, we need to understand and highlight the fact that he can't just interject every single time, but this has to play out so he knows, well, he knows, we know, and all the rest of creation also understands that if things don't go according to his will, the way he laid everything out, it's all going to go down in destruction. Just so he's not accused, as the accuser has said of Yahuwah Almighty, that he's harsh, and he's not fair. Give you fairness. I'll give you your chance to do what you do. You're going to have conviction. You're going to have repentance if you choose to. I'm not going to force you to be with me. I'm not going to force you to accept my way. But how I made everything, remember, when it comes down to it, he could do whatever he wants, however he wants. If he created all of this, then this is what it is. A lot of people don't want to accept that as an answer, but that's what it is. But he's giving you the chance. Yes, even the bad things, the bad people, because most of the bad things that happen are because of people choosing to do these things. But this is why he gives us the free will. So when it comes time, we know we made the decision to walk with him and try our best, or we decided just to ignore him and go our own way. So when the end comes, it's your decision, it's your choice. Anyways, that's all I got for today. You want to check out more of my content, even merch and other things I have there, check out my website, brooklynbaritone.com. I'm also on YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel, other video content at Brooklyn Baritone. I'm also on LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook. You could also hear the audio versions of these podcasts on Apple, Google, and Amazon. I also air 4 times a week on local Brooklyn cable television on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. and 2 p.m. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for listening. Hope I give you something to think about, because real science, legitimate science, actually uncovers more of what Yahuwah has for us and who he is. Anyways, next time, walk good, be blessed.